Hello there, people. As you can see, this is a map. What does that mean? It means that this is a map. Anyways, you see this country? See how they're very big, but not many, like, cities? Yeah, people want some independence. Why? There's not many cities, but some more populated areas want independence, like this part of this province. No, not the entire nation. Like this, god damn it. Oh my god. It's literally going into their territory at this point. One moment. Like this area of this nation. Then we see up here. Essentially, this province just breaks away into multiple different nations. Because we see this northern area break away. And then we see like this orangey colored nation break away. And we see all of them just gain independence. They don't really have any cities, but these were somewhat economically stable nations. So they can make some cities, like capitals. They can make a city or two. This one can make 2, 3. Anyways, let me just quickly give them borders. So now, I just want to quickly say how many nations there are in Central Asia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so there's 14. You could technically say there's 17 or 18 if you count these guys. Anyways, let us go up to here. We see a northern Canadian island get discovered. And then we see another landing in Canada. And then eventually after like 20 years, this entire area is discovered. And a larger amount of Quebec is known about. Anyways, we see some nations make landings, and also one of them joins an alliance. The nation joining the alliance it is a colonial power. Oh, now it will be a colon. Why is there a hexagon up there? These guys don't join the alliance. I don't know why there's a hexagon up here. Anyways, the nation joining the alliance. It's Korea. I'm just gonna place it in the middle of the Sea of Japan. Why do they join it? They sent some settlers. Well, they sent some people wanting to meet up here, making trade easier. But they discovered Hawaii. And over here we see something else happen. But no, not the outline of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico gets discovered. Hispaniola gets discovered. Jamaica gets discovered. Cuba gets discovered. And eventually, we see even more of North America get discovered. And we begin to see some nations make claims. Mainly, the Nordic Union. They lay claim to all of Greenland. Well, not all of Greenland, but eastern Greenland. Sorry about that. Anyways, I now have a drink because my wonderful mother went to the shop. Now just open it. Sorry about that. Anyways, we see the Nordics make even more landings, and eventually they claim to all of like eastern and northern Greenland. And we see a nation no one thought would do it make a landing up here. The Irish. They want some sweet, sweet North. I said Irish. Technically this is Northern Ireland because it's northern and it's technically under Ireland. Anyways, sorry about that. We see even more exploration up here. With them like discovering up to here. And eventually discover all of this. They've been going down the coast, eventually discovering all of the coast. But then they discover something on Florida and these islands. If you watched one of my other Wicsos, if you watched Wicra, I think it is, where civilization restarted again, you will know this nation. They were a strong nation. In fact, they were the strongest nation for a bit, before they shattered and became just one little bit. That's right, Florida. But in this time, instead of being civilized, well, not being civilized, they are, no, they don't take the entire North American coast. They are civilized, but, like, not as civilized as the rest of the world. Anyway, speaking about the rest of the world, you see this nice little part of Egypt. Oh no, not the Black Sea. Do 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 do. Yeah, over here we see them make a canal. You could say it is a Suez Canal. Anyways, let's head back over to here. We see some nations make landings in North America. Mainly Italy, Ireland, they go through the Baltic Sea up around the Nordic Sea, and then make a landing over here, it is the red team. They just sail in a straight line. The French team. And one final nation, which no one thought was going to make a landing. Why would they make a landing? They'd either have to go through the Suez Canal around Africa, or through the Mediterranean. But they decided to do it anyway. What? I forgot to give them this land. Anyways, the nation making a landing is Greece. Why? They feel like they were a bit screwed over in the Treaty of Brittany, even though they have basically all of like Libya, well, not all of Libya, but they have a lot of land and like all of like southern Central Africa, and they have like where Burma is. They still feel like they were a bit messed up. But also we see Nordic Union take all of up here. These guys want North America for themselves. Anyways, I just want to quickly like just do this because like someone did know about this area, the Floridians. I would actually say that they knew up to here. Also, this isn't the same Wicro, Florida. This is obviously a different Florida. Anyways, unlike what the colonial people thought, they aren't just here. They are all of this land, which makes them surprisingly strong. But these guys don't care. We see them expand their colonies. And we also see a bit of exploration up here, mainly just from the Red Team and the French Union. And we actually see them both expand quite a lot. The French Union gaining like this land, and the Germans claiming this land. Anyways, we also see them expanded to this. We see the colonists expand up here, and I'd say maybe after 50 years of knowing that the Floridians exist, they meet up with the Hudson Bay. No, this is one of the Great Lakes. Not sure why. Oh wait, no, the Hudson Bay Lakes up there. They meet up with the one of the Great Lakes. I'm pretty sure there's like a few, and eventually they know about all of this. The Floridians discover all of this, and in an attempt to have it only be colonialists in North America, the Greeks claim all this land in an attempt to stop the Floridians. Now, the rest of the colonial committee, they're like, bro, what the hell? Like, we want some land too. They say, shut up, we're trying to help. Anyways, they expand a bit more. And we actually see the Koreans make a landing over here. And they also, like, the Koreans also claim all of Hawaii and some land up here. Anyways, this is a good area to end today's video. Goodbye forever. Just kidding. I'm not going to say goodbye to forever. Or am I?